Hello and welcome to Mindful Mates. Today, we're delving into a topic that's both intriguing and vital, the secret language of men. Decode his words and actions. We're going to uncover the subtle cues and hidden meanings behind what men say and do. And stick around because, at the end of this video, I'll reveal a surprising secret about men's communication that will change the way you understand them. This is one insight you won't want to miss. Firstly, let's begin with unraveling the verbal puzzle. Often, what men say can have layers of meaning. Let's dissect some common phrases men use and what they might actually mean. Picture this. When Josh says to Emma, "I'm fine," his withdrawn demeanor suggests otherwise. This is a classic case where actions speak louder than words. Dr. Alan Green, a communication expert, points out, men often use short phrases as a front, masking deeper emotions they're wrestling with. Take another familiar phrase, "Let's just go with the flow." When Mike said this to Sarah during a serious relationship talk, it wasn't about being non-committal, as Sarah first thought. It was Mike's way of expressing his fear of rushing things and ruining their bond. Relationship coach Sarah Williams explains, men often communicate their concerns about the relationship's pace indirectly. Here's a story that illustrates silent communication. When Anna noticed Tom quietly withdrawing during a family gathering, she sensed something was off. Tom's silence wasn't about disinterest. It was his discomfort in large groups. Dr. Lisa Park, a body language expert, underscores, non-verbal cues like withdrawal can be a silent plea for understanding and support. Secondly, actions often speak louder than words, especially in understanding men's true feelings. For instance, consider how John always makes time to help Laura with household chores, even when he's busy. This act of service goes beyond mere duty. It's his way of showing love and care. Relationship expert Dr. Emily Taylor explains, men frequently express emotions through actions rather than words. It's important to recognize these gestures as expressions of affection. Let's look at a case study of Mark and Anne. Mark's habit of planning surprise weekend getaways for Anne was more than just about having a good time. It was his way of nurturing their relationship and showing commitment. These thoughtful actions were key in building their deep emotional connection. Sometimes, it's the protective gestures that reveal a lot. Take the story of David, who always ensures Alice feels safe and comfortable in social settings. His subtle yet consistent protective actions speak volumes about his care and respect for her. If you're intrigued by what you've learned so far about decoding the secret language of men, you'll find his Secret Obsession book Top 10 version 2 incredibly insightful. This ebook is a treasure trove of knowledge, offering deeper understanding and practical strategies to enhance your relationship. It aligns perfectly with our discussion, providing you with the tools to further explore and connect on a profound level. Don't miss out on this opportunity for relationship growth. Click the link in the description below to download your free copy now. Thirdly, context plays a crucial role in understanding men's words and actions. It's the lens through which their communication should be viewed. Let's dive deeper into how context shapes men's communication, with the story of Alex and Sophia. After a challenging day at work, Alex's quiet demeanor at dinner was misinterpreted by Sophia as indifference. Relationship psychologist Dr. Laura Stevens explains, in this scenario, Alex's silence was a coping mechanism for stress, not a reflection of his feelings for Sophia. Recognizing this context is key to understanding his true emotions. In another instance, during a family event, Sophia noticed Alex joking and laughing, a stark contrast to his usual reserved nature. Dr. Stevens points out, this change in behavior was Alex's way of adapting to the social setting, an often overlooked aspect of male communication. These examples highlight the importance of considering the environment and circumstances when interpreting men's words and actions. By doing so, we can avoid misunderstandings and foster more empathetic and meaningful connections. Fourthly, men often express emotions in ways that might not be immediately recognizable. Take the story of Tom and Rachel. Tom, typically not verbal about his feelings, showed his love through acts of service, like fixing Rachel's car or cooking dinner. This was his language of love. Dr. Kevin Harris, a therapist specializing in male psychology, notes, Men might express affection through actions, which is often their way of showing deep emotional care. Another example is how Mike dealt with sadness. Instead of verbalizing it, he immersed himself in music, his creative outlet. His partner, Linda, learned to see this as Mike's way of processing emotions. Linda shares, "Understanding his emotional language helped us to connect on a deeper level." It's also important to recognize that men's emotional expressions can be subtle. A change in routine, a new hobby, or even a different way of engaging in conversation can be indicators of deeper emotional states. Fifth, bridging the communication gap with men involves a mix of strategies focused on understanding and connection. For instance, active listening is crucial. It's not just about hearing words, it's about truly understanding the emotions behind them. Relationship coach Emily Johnson shares a technique called reflective listening, where you repeat back what your partner has said, showing you've understood their message and feelings. Empathy is another key tool. It involves putting yourself in your partner's shoes. John and Lisa's relationship improved significantly when Lisa started to empathize with John's work stress, leading to more supportive and meaningful conversations. Open-ended questions can also be very effective. They encourage men to open up and share more than just yes or no answers. For example, asking, "How did that experience make you feel?" can lead to deeper discussions and insights. As we wrap up our journey into decoding the secret language of men, let's recap the key insights. Understanding the verbal and non-verbal cues men use, recognizing the context of their actions, the importance of empathy, and effective communication strategies. Now, for the big reveal we promised at the start. The most profound communication from men often comes in moments of quiet companionship, where words are unnecessary, and presence speaks volumes. This silent understanding signifies a level of comfort and intimacy where physical presence alone conveys feelings of security, support, and mutual respect. It's a non-verbal exchange where actions and simple gestures, like a comforting touch or a shared glance, speak louder than any verbal expression. This form of communication often builds over time, as partners become attuned to each other's needs and emotions, creating a bond where silence is not empty, but full of shared experiences and unspoken understanding. It's a reminder that sometimes, the strongest messages are conveyed not through words, but through the unspoken language of companionship and emotional connection. Remember, his Secret Obsession book Top 10 version 2 dives deeper into understanding and enhancing these connections. Click the link in the description to download your free copy and unlock more secrets to effective communication. If this video has shed new light on your understanding, please like, subscribe to Mindful Mates, and share your experiences in the comments. How have you navigated the language of communication in your relationships? Let's learn from each other.